It's kind of turning the technology on its head. I mean, there's no other vehicle out there even that comes close to this in terms of the integration challenges associated with it. I mean, we're talking about 14, electric motors spanned across the entire length of the wings.
Matthew Redifer is talking about X-57. He's the project's chief engineer at NASA Armstrong. X-57 is an all-electric propulsion plane he says could yield as much as 500% improvement in flight efficiency.
In fact, it'll even be capable of flying faster than the production aircraft, with a 5 times reduction in the amount of energy that's being used.
But it's not a simple task. The wing must be completely reconfigured.
Fitting all of the control systems and electronics and putting the motors out on the wingtips is a huge integration challenge.
But overcoming challenges, that's what X-planes are all about. The first X-plane, X-1, was the one Chuck Yeager famously piloted to break the sound barrier.
Airplanes in general started back in 1947. It's been 10 or 13 years since NASA had a piloted X-plane. And so this is the first all-electric X-plane.
Thomas Rigney is X-57's project manager. He formerly designed space station equipment. In addition to improved efficiency and performance, he says this technology is 15 decibels quieter. But it'll be a while for these benefits
to go on to general aviation aircraft, which is maybe will benefit in the 10 years. And then also beyond that, it's going to benefit the larger commercial aircraft in 20 years or so.
For every NASA X-plane, there's a NASA test pilot who spends a great deal of their time right here in the simulator.
And that's part of what we all do is what if? And a lot of that we can research here, investigate with a simulator.
Tim Williams served in the U.S. Air Force and flew a variety of planes, including the U-2 spy plane. He says one of the challenges testing X-57 is due to motor placement.
We actually put the primary motors on the wingtips. And so that leads into, oh my gosh, what happens if one of the engines stops suddenly and the other one's going? And you can see that that might bring the airplane going into sort of a spinning like a top motion.
While he continues working out problems like that in the simulator, the chance to test pilot the actual plane will come soon enough. X-57 is currently at Scaled Composites in Mojave, where systems are being fitted into the aircraft. It's set to be delivered to NASA Armstrong in October. The first all-electric test flight is planned for spring of 2018. But test pilot Tim Williams is ready now.
Let's go fly.
As experts continue their behind-the-scenes work, perhaps one of the most important benefits from X-57 will be one consumers enjoy directly. Is there the potential for our airline ticket price to be reduced?
Absolutely, that's the hope.
NASA is anticipating flight testing on X-57 will be complete by the end of 2019. At Edwards Air Force Base, Barbara Sharp for Spectrum News.